Good morning, children. Welcome you all to the YouTube channel of Siridhamma College. I am going to conduct an English lesson for grade 11 students. Today I am going to talk about conditional sentences. When we talk about conditional sentences, there are three types. But I am going to talk about conditional type 1. Let's look at the objectives. Students will be able to identify conditional type 1 in a given context. Students will use conditional type 1 to talk about real and possible situations. To begin with, let's look at this dialogue. The dialogue is between Anne and Henry. Can you read the dialogue with me? Anne speaks first. Where's my phone? I can't find it anywhere. Did you check your drawer? You put it there yesterday. I checked. It's not there. Can you call my number? If the phone rings, I will find it. Sure. If the phone is on vibrate, it will not work. I'm pretty sure it's not on vibrate. Come on, Henry. I'm waiting for a phone call. Let's look at the same dialogue again. Can you see there are two highlighted sentences? Look at the first highlighted sentence. If the phone rings, I will find it. Look at the second highlighted sentence. If the phone is on vibrate, it will not work. Can you see there is a similarity of the two sentences? Both sentences begin with if. So we call such sentences conditional type 1 sentences. Look at the first sentence, first highlighted sentence in the dialogue. If the phone rings, I will find it. Can you see there is a punctuation mark in the middle? There is a comma. That means the comma divides the sentence into two parts. If the phone rings is the first part, I will find it is the result. If the phone rings is something possible, something can happen, I will find it is the result. If the phone rings is called the condition, that is something possible, I will find it is called the result. Look at the second highlighted sentence in the dialogue. If the phone is on vibrate, it will not work. That means the phone will not work if it is on vibrate. So if the phone is on vibrate is called the condition, it will not work is the result. Now you can understand we can divide the sentence into two parts, condition and the result. Look at the first highlighted sentence again. If the phone rings, I will find it. As I told you before, the comma in the middle divides the sentence into two parts. Look at the first part. If the phone rings, does it have a meaning? Can we use it as a complete sentence? No, it doesn't have a meaning and it can't stand alone as a full sentence. So we call it the subordinate clause. And there is another term for subordinate clause. We call it if clause. Look at the second part of the sentence. I will find it. Does it have a meaning? Yes, it's a complete sentence. So we call it the main clause. So we can divide this sentence into two parts. As I told you, condition and the result. And there is another term for condition, subordinate clause or the if clause. And there is another term for the result that is also called the main clause. Look at the second highlighted sentence. If the phone is on vibrate, it will not work. What is if the phone is on vibrate? Yes, it is a subordinate clause of the sentence. It begins with if and we can also call it as the if clause. What is it will not work then? That is the main clause of the sentence. Hope you have understood the subordinate clauses and the main clauses. at this activity. Put the subordinate clauses and the main clauses of these sentences in the grid. There are 5 sentences. Look at this grid. Can you draw this grid in your writing board? And divide the grid into 2 parts, the subordinate clause and the main clause. And put the subordinate clauses and the main clauses of the 5 sentences in the grid. Hope you have done it. Shall we check your answers? Look at the grid. If I am hungry, I will take my lunch. If I am hungry is the subordinate clause of the first sentence. I will take my lunch is the main clause. If he gets up early is the subordinate clause. He will catch the bus is the main clause. If the road is slippery, we will drive slowly. If the road is slippery is the subordinate clause. We will drive slowly is the main clause. If Nimal has a kite, he will fly it. If Nimal has a kite is the subordinate clause. He will fly it is the main clause. If I win a lottery, I will buy a new car. If I win a lottery is the subordinate clause. I will buy a new car is the main clause. Hope you have done it correctly. Now there are some other important facts you need to remember when you write conditional type sentences. Always we don't need to begin the sentences with a subordinate clause. Instead, we can begin it with the main clause. Look at the example. If I am hungry, I will take my lunch. If I am hungry is the subordinate clause of this sentence. I will take my lunch is the main clause. Look at the second sentence. I will take my lunch if I am hungry. What is I will take my lunch? That is the main clause. If I am hungry is the subordinate clause. That means we can begin the same sentence with the main clause. And it doesn't change the meaning of the sentence. The meaning remains the same. Sometimes we need to do certain other changes in sentences. Look at the second example. If Sumit gets a promotion, he will go to Colombo. And I have underlined Sumit and he. Look at the second sentence. Sumit will go to Colombo if he gets a promotion. Now, the first sentence I have started with the subordinate clause. And second sentence I have started with the main clause. Now, Sumit in the subordinate clause of the first sentence, I have changed as he. Instead of Sumit, I have used the pronoun. And he will go to Colombo is the main clause of the first sentence. And he, I have changed as Sumit in the second sentence. That's the beginning of the sentence. And you must have noticed there is another change, another difference of these two sentences. You can see there is a comma in the middle of the first example. And there is no comma in the second sentence. That means when you begin the sentence with the main clause, we don't need to put a comma. It is not necessary. Look at this. Look at conditional type 1 again. As I told you, the sentence we can divide it into 2 parts, subordinate clause and the main clause. And always the subordinate clause should be in simple present tense, if plus simple present. And the main clause should be in simple future. Look at the examples. If it rains, I will get wet. If it rains, rains is the verb of the subordinate clause and it is in simple present tense. I will get wet. Will get is the verb of the main clause and it is in simple future. If I am hungry, I will take my lunch. If I am hungry, am is the verb of the subordinate clause and it is in simple present tense. I will take my lunch. Will take is the verb of the main clause and it is in future tense. Hope you have understood it. There is an activity for you. Match the subordinate clause with the main clause. There are 5 sentences. Hope you will be able to do it well. Can you check your sentences? These are the sentences. If my brother studies hard, he will pass the exam. If you eat too much, you will gain weight. If they don't practice well, they will lose the game. If she feels sick, she will go to see a doctor. If you don't tell me the truth, I'll call the police. Now look at the verbs of the subordinate clauses. They all are in simple present tense. Look at the verbs of the main clauses. They all are in simple future. Hope you have understood it. There's another activity for you. Complete the following sentences using the correct form of the verbs. Remember, the verbs of the subordinate clauses should be in simple present tense and the verbs of the main clauses should be in simple future. Can you do it quickly? Hope you have done it. These are the correct verbs. If you feel sick, you will stay in bed. If you are a good listener, you will have many friends. If they know your address, they will send you the invitation. If my brother has a ticket, he will come to see the match. If he drives very fast, the police will find him. Look at the same sentences again. I told you the verb in the subordinate clause should be in simple present tense and the verb in the main clause should be in simple future. Look at these sentences. If you feel sick, you can stay in bed. If you are a good listener, you may have many friends. If they know your address, they may send you the invitation. If my brother has a ticket, he can come to see the match. If he drives very fast, the police may find him. Look at the main clauses. I told you the verb in the main clauses should be in simple future. But here, instead of will, I have placed can and may. What are they? They are called modals. So we can also use modal verbs can, may, shall, should in the main clauses instead of simple future. Hope you have understood it. That's the end of the lesson. Thank you for joining with me. Have a nice day.